Floating cities, moon bases, limitless energy. These real megaprojects are reshaping our future. Ready to see how the world could change? Let's dive in. Imagine a machine so enormous, so powerful, that it could dominate entire battlefields and reshape global military strategy forever. What you're seeing now might look like a scene from a sci-fi movie, but it's very real. China's revolutionary supertank project. This prototype, rumored to be under development, combines the firepower of a battleship with the mobility of modern tank technology. Dubbed the Land Fortress, this colossal armored vehicle could render conventional warfare strategies obsolete. When deployed, it might carry the ability to withstand almost any attack and strike with devastating precision, fundamentally altering the balance of power on the world stage. Could this be the weapon that changes history forever? History will show us. Stick around because this is just the beginning of an unprecedented deep dive into the world's most ambitious megaprojects. Imagine this. A future where the sun, shining millions of miles above our heads, isn't just warming the Earth but actively powering it, day and night, rain or shine. This isn't science fiction, it's the ambitious dream of China's space solar power station. Picture colossal satellites, each spanning miles, orbiting high above Earth. These mechanical giants would harness the sun's energy in its purest, uninterrupted form, far beyond the clouds and weather that block sunlight on the ground. Beaming this energy down to Earth via microwave or laser technology, this project could redefine how we think about renewable energy forever. Now here's where it gets even more thrilling. If successful, this project could provide limitless clean energy, not just to one city or country, but to the entire planet. Imagine deserts turned into lush green fields, factories running 24/7 without polluting a single ounce of carbon, and every home lit with sustainable power. But it's not just about energy independence. Whoever masters this technology first will wield enormous influence over global energy markets. And guess what? China has already made significant progress. They've even conducted preliminary tests, successfully transmitting power wirelessly between points on Earth. A stepping stone to making this orbital dream a reality. Now picture this. A reactor capable of generating temperatures hotter than the core of the sun itself. That's not an exaggeration. It's the mind-boggling reality of China's HL-2M tokamak, affectionately dubbed the artificial sun. At its core lies a vision so audacious it borders on the impossible, to recreate the process of nuclear fusion, the same reaction that powers the stars here on Earth. The stakes couldn't be higher. If scientists crack the code of nuclear fusion, it means clean, nearly infinite energy with no greenhouse gases, no radioactive waste, and no fuel shortages. This is the holy grail of energy, and China's artificial sun is already blazing the trail. In recent experiments, this machine reached temperatures exceeding 270 million degrees Fahrenheit, 10 times hotter than the sun. Just imagine the potential fusion reactors that could power entire cities for centuries with a small amount of hydrogen, extracted from nothing more exotic than seawater. China's artificial sun pushes the boundaries of human innovation. With every experiment, they're getting closer to a breakthrough that could reshape civilization as we know it. The moon, often gazed at with wonder, has long been a symbol of human ambition. Yet for NASA, it's no longer just a distant companion in the night sky. It's a proving ground for the next chapter of space exploration. NASA's Artemis program is redefining what it means to venture beyond Earth, not just for a fleeting visit, but to establish a sustainable presence. By the 2030s, the moon may very well host humanity's first permanent outpost, paving the way for journeys even farther. Artemis isn't about retracing the steps of Apollo, it's about laying the foundation for an interplanetary future. Towering rockets as tall as a football field launch astronauts to the lunar surface, equipped with cutting-edge technology to harness the moon's resources. Imagine astronauts mining ice trapped in craters to produce water, oxygen, and even fuel. These innovations aren't just about survival, they're about creating a new era of self-reliance in space. This vision takes shape in missions like Artemis the Worst, which recently tested the waters, and Artemis the Third, where humans will once again walk on the moon. The significance of these steps is immense, not just for science but for humanity's ability to live beyond Earth. The lessons learned here will be crucial for future exploration of Mars and beyond. The moon becomes our training ground, a platform for perfecting the systems and strategies needed for survival on other worlds. As Artemis reawakens the dream of lunar exploration, it quietly whispers of the vast potential humanity holds. But while NASA builds for the stars, there's another project bringing the stars down to Earth. Far from NASA's laboratories, the desert city of Dubai is turning science fiction into luxury reality. Amid the shimmering skyline, an unprecedented structure is rising, a $5 billion marvel known as Dubai's Moon Resort. This isn't just architecture, it's an experience designed to transport visitors to another world. The resort, a glowing lunar replica towering over 700 feet, embodies Dubai's ambition to redefine the limits of human creativity. Step inside, and the illusion of being on the moon is almost complete. A sprawling, crater-filled landscape awaits where visitors can walk on simulated lunar dust or float in reduced gravity. But this isn't just a playground for space enthusiasts. The resort offers everything from high-tech spas inspired by space exploration to a lunar museum showcasing humanity's journey into the cosmos. This is luxury reimagined, combining the wonder of outer space with Dubai's flair for opulence. Yet the project represents more than indulgence. It's a statement of Dubai's intent to lead the world in futuristic tourism. By merging the idea of space exploration with earthly comfort, Dubai's Moon Resort reminds us that even as humanity reaches for the stars, we still crave a connection to home. And as the moon is recreated in the desert, a vision of floating cities in Venus's clouds teases an even more ambitious future. For centuries, Venus has been an enigma, a dazzling morning star from Earth, but a planet of extremes up close. With surface temperatures that could melt lead, and an atmosphere filled with acid, it's easy to see why Venus has been labeled inhospitable. Yet, above its scorching surface, hidden in the temperate clouds, lies a potential second chance for humanity, the Venus Cloud Cities concept. Floating in the Venusian atmosphere, 30 miles above the surface, these imagined cities would be suspended like islands in a vast alien sea. At this altitude, conditions are surprisingly Earth-like, with temperatures hovering around 85 degrees Fahrenheit and atmospheric pressure similar to what we experience here. Imagine immense, helium-lifted structures, each capable of housing hundreds, powered by the planet's abundant sunlight. These floating marvels would harvest carbon dioxide, converting it into oxygen and fuel, while providing fertile grounds for greenhouses that sustain life. The concept is more than a flight of fancy. It's a testament to human ingenuity. By exploring Venus, scientists could uncover answers to pressing questions about Earth's climate and the origins of life itself. These airborne colonies wouldn't just be outposts for survival, but catalysts for scientific discovery and technological evolution. Venus, once deemed untouchable, could become a cradle for innovation. While the challenges are vast, the possibilities are infinite. The dream of becoming an interplanetary species has always seemed just out of reach. Until now. With SpaceX's Starship colonization program, humanity is no longer merely dreaming, it's actively preparing to set foot on Mars and beyond. Imagine a spaceship taller than the Statue of Liberty, standing at 394 feet, capable of carrying 100 passengers and enough cargo to support an entire colony. This is Starship, a spacecraft designed not just for a single journey but for repeated trips across the cosmos. The vision is breathtaking. Starship will be able to launch, refuel in orbit, and then embark on interplanetary voyages. Each landing paves the way for permanent settlements, starting with Mars. The plan doesn't stop at survival, it's about thriving. Starship will carry everything from habitat modules to agricultural systems, ensuring that the first Martian settlers have the tools to build a new world. And it's not just about Mars. Starship could revolutionize space tourism, global travel, like New York to Tokyo in under an hour, and even asteroid mining. Yet this isn't just Elon Musk's personal dream, it's humanity's collective leap into the stars, a chance to safeguard our future by becoming a multi-planetary species. As SpaceX pushes the boundaries of what's possible, it's creating a bridge to a future where the solar system is our neighborhood. But as we look to the stars, there are others daring to imagine journeys far beyond even Mars. If reaching Mars feels ambitious, what about traveling to other star systems? That's the premise of the 100-year Starship Project, a bold initiative to develop the technology needed for interstellar travel within a century. Spearheaded by thought leaders like Dr. Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman in space, this project isn't about sending a spacecraft tomorrow. It's about planting the seeds for a future where humanity can explore the galaxy. The challenges are as vast as the cosmos itself. How do you build a ship capable of traveling trillions of miles to the nearest star? How do you ensure the survival of a crew on a voyage that could last decades or even centuries? These aren't just engineering problems, they're social, biological, and philosophical questions that force us to rethink what it means to live, work, and thrive in space. Imagine a starship the size of a small city, powered by next-generation propulsion systems like antimatter drives or light sails. These ships could carry not just people, but entire ecosystems, miniature Earths hurtling through the void. The project isn't just about space travel, it's about inspiring innovation on Earth. From advances in renewable energy to breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, the technologies developed for interstellar journeys will reshape life here too. As humanity reaches for the stars, a new kind of dream takes root. But even as we prepare to leave Earth, some projects are reimagining how we live here, and one of the boldest visions is taking shape in Saudi Arabia. What if a city wasn't sprawling, chaotic, or congested, but instead a perfectly straight line? Welcome to The Line, Saudi Arabia's revolutionary vision for urban living. Stretching 105 miles across the desert, this futuristic city will be only 650 feet wide but rise over 1,600 feet tall, enclosed in mirrored walls that reflect the surrounding landscape. The Line isn't just a city, it's a new way of thinking about how humans inhabit the Earth. Imagine walking out your door and finding everything you need: homes, schools, offices, parks, within a 5-minute walk. There are no cars, no streets, and no pollution. Instead, the city is designed around high-speed transit that can whisk you from end to end in just 20 minutes. Beneath the surface lies an intricate web of autonomous transportation and utility systems, making the Line not only efficient but entirely sustainable. Powered by renewable energy, it's a city that could set the standard for combating urban sprawl and climate change. But the Line isn't just about function, it's about beauty. Its mirrored walls and lush green interiors create a seamless blend of technology and nature. The city's design challenges everything we know about urbanization, offering a glimpse into a world where humanity lives in harmony with the planet. As the Line takes shape, it signals a bold reimagining of what the cities of tomorrow could be, both on Earth and beyond. The world's oceans, covering over 70% of the planet, are often viewed as barriers to human settlement. But what if, instead of land, we could build thriving cities atop the waves? Enter South Korea's Floating City, a groundbreaking initiative that envisions humanity living in harmony with rising seas. Officially named Oceanics Busan, this project is designed to be a self-sufficient, floating urban environment capable of withstanding the challenges of climate change. Imagine clusters of hexagonal platforms, each about 75,000 square feet, interconnected to form a floating city capable of housing 10,000 residents. These platforms, anchored to the seabed, will be built with sustainable materials like bamboo and recycled steel. They will include solar panels, wind turbines, and water filtration systems, ensuring that the city generates its own power and fresh water. Residents will cultivate vertical farms, grow algae for biofuel, and even harvest seafood directly from the ocean beneath their feet. This city isn't just a refuge from rising sea levels, it's a bold rethinking of how we can coexist with nature. South Korea, partnering with the United Nations, is leading the charge, and Oceanics Busan could be the prototype for a new era of coastal living. But while this city floats on water, others are dreaming of building beneath it. Let's dive below the waves to uncover the bold vision of Japan's underwater cities. Imagine looking out of your living room window and seeing fish swimming by in their natural habitat. That's the vision behind Japan's underwater cities, a project so ambitious it feels like it was plucked straight from a sci-fi novel. Spearheaded by Shimizu Corporation, the Ocean Spiral concept proposes entire cities submerged below the ocean's surface, offering a futuristic solution to Japan's growing land scarcity and climate challenges. Each ocean spiral would begin with a 1,600-foot-wide sphere submerged just beneath the waves, capable of housing 5,000 residents. Connected to the ocean floor by a spiraling 9-mile-long structure, these cities would tap into seabed resources for energy and fresh water. Desalination plants would convert seawater into drinking water, while geothermal energy harvested from the ocean floor would power the cities. Even food production wouldn't be a problem. Underwater farms and fisheries would provide a steady supply of fresh produce and seafood. These underwater cities represent a harmonious blend of technology and sustainability. They showcase humanity's ability to adapt and thrive in even the most unconventional environments. From floating cities to underwater metropolises, it's clear that the future of urban living may be closer to water than ever before. But while South Korea and Japan explore aquatic frontiers, a transformative project in Africa is bringing life to arid lands. Sometimes the boldest megaprojects don't involve futuristic technology. They rely on the resilience of nature itself. Africa's Great Green Wall is one such initiative, aiming to combat the desertification of the Sahel region, a vast expanse on the southern edge of the Sahara Desert. This isn't just a line of trees, it's a 5,000-mile-long and 10-mile-wide belt of greenery stretching across the continent, revitalizing the land and empowering communities. Imagine barren, sandy plains transformed into lush forests and productive farmland. That's the goal of this project, which has already seen over 20 million acres of degraded land restored. Trees like the acacia, known for their ability to thrive in harsh conditions, form the backbone of this ecological marvel. These trees don't just prevent soil erosion, they enrich the land, enabling farmers to grow crops and sustain livestock. Alongside the greenery, the project provides jobs, creating opportunities for millions of people who once faced displacement due to climate change. The Great Green Wall is more than an environmental effort. It's a beacon of hope for the future. It shows how innovation and determination can transform even the harshest conditions. As the wall grows, it connects people, revitalizes communities, and breathes new life into the heart of Africa. From floating cities to underwater havens to reforested deserts, humanity's capacity for reinvention knows no bounds. But what happens when we look up to the stars once more? That's where we're headed next. Hidden away under the vast open skies of South Africa's remote Karoo region lies one of the most ambitious scientific endeavors ever conceived, the Square Kilometre Array, or the SKA. This isn't just a telescope, it's a window into the very origins of the universe. When completed, the SKY will become the largest radio telescope in the world, capable of collecting more data in a single day than the entire internet produces in a year. Imagine hundreds of dish antennas, each 50 feet wide, spread across a staggering 621 miles, working together as a single unified instrument. Their purpose? To capture faint radio signals from the furthest reaches of space, signals that traveled billions of years to reach Earth. With this data, scientists hope to unravel some of the greatest mysteries of the cosmos, the formation of galaxies, the nature of dark matter, and even the possibility of alien life. What makes this project even more incredible is its dual focus. Not only will the SKA revolutionize our understanding of the universe, but it's also driving technological innovation on Earth, particularly in computing and renewable energy. As the SKA pushes the boundaries of human knowledge outward, another project, much closer to home, aims to harness one of Earth's most untamed resources, icebergs. The idea of towing massive icebergs across oceans might sound like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster, but it's a very real plan under the International Iceberg Harvesting Initiative. Faced with worsening water shortages in drought-stricken regions, scientists and engineers are looking to Antarctica for an unconventional solution, harvesting icebergs as a renewable source of fresh water. Picture this, a colossal iceberg, larger than a skyscraper, floating serenely in the ocean. Now imagine tugboats guiding it thousands of miles to coastal areas like Cape Town, South Africa, or Dubai, where fresh water is desperately needed. One average iceberg contains over 20 billion gallons of fresh water, enough to hydrate an entire city for months. The plan involves wrapping the iceberg in a giant fabric skirt to reduce melting, then towing it to its destination. Of course, the challenges are immense, navigating treacherous seas, managing melting along the way, and addressing the environmental impact. But if successful, iceberg harvesting could become a game-changing solution for regions facing water scarcity. While this initiative deals with icy giants, another equally audacious project aims to clear our oceans of a much different menace: plastic pollution. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a swirling vortex of plastic waste twice the size of Texas, is a sobering reminder of humanity's impact on the environment. But one organization is tackling this crisis head-on with a vision as vast as the oceans themselves: the Ocean Cleanup Project. This isn't just a cleanup effort, it's a full-scale assault on plastic pollution, driven by innovation and determination. At the heart of the project are massive floating systems that use ocean currents to corral plastic waste. These systems, stretching over 2,000 feet long, act like artificial coastlines, capturing everything from tiny microplastics to abandoned fishing nets. The collected debris is then brought to shore for recycling, turning trash into valuable materials. In just 1 year of operations, these systems have already removed over 220,000 pounds of plastic from the Pacific Ocean. But the ocean cleanup isn't stopping there. The team is also targeting river pollution, deploying interceptors to catch plastic before it ever reaches the sea. With a goal to remove 90% of floating ocean plastic by 2040, this project represents hope for restoring the planet's most vital ecosystems. From observing the stars to reshaping our resources on Earth, the projects unfolding today are a testament to humanity's resilience. And as we look to the future, the question remains, how far can our ambition truly take us? The human brain, with its 86 billion neurons and unfathomable complexity, has always been a frontier science could only dream of understanding. But Elon Musk's Neuralink aims to do far more than understand it. It seeks to merge the brain with technology. Imagine a future where paralyzed individuals can walk again, where memories can be downloaded, and where the limits of human cognition are expanded by direct brain-computer interfaces. Neuralink is turning those ideas into reality. At its core, Neuralink is a chip about the size of a quarter, implanted directly into the brain. Equipped with thousands of microscopic electrodes, this device can read and stimulate neural signals. The potential applications are staggering. In the short term, Neuralink could restore mobility to people with spinal injuries by bypassing damaged nerves. In the long term, it could help humanity keep pace with artificial intelligence by enhancing our cognitive abilities. This isn't just science fiction, it's science fact, with prototypes already undergoing animal trials and human testing on the horizon. Neuralink embodies the idea of merging biology and technology into a seamless partnership. As this boundary between human and machine dissolves, it raises profound questions about our future. That's about it. Write in the comments which project seemed the most unusual to you. For more useful information, watch other videos. That's about it.